Kennis Russell here doing a demo of the Roland GR-55 Guitar Synthesizer. I'm going to go through some of the acoustic sounds on here and give you a pretty good idea of what the GR-55 can do modeling acoustics. Okay, I've created a patch here with a basic, no effects in it whatsoever. If we go in here, we go into the edit button, we can see that we've just got our model set up with the steel string. Now there's a couple different ways to get in there and check them out. If you just want just the basic, you can use this knob here and it'll scroll through steel string, nylon string, sitar, banjo. I'm not sure what Reso is. But you really want to get into a little bit more of the editing of it. So we're going to hit enter. And right here we can see there are a bunch of different things that you can use. You can adjust string level. You know, say you wanted to only use 5 strings for some weird reason for an acoustic guitar, but you could. Some of these I'm not even really sure what to do. And all of these right here, if you go to 12 string, you can switch it on or off, which is kind of a neat function. I'll give you just a real quick. So that would be the 12 string on. I might do a couple here and there on that in this demo. But if you scroll down to the bottom is really where you get it. You can adjust the body type of what kind of guitar you want. So right here, this MA28 is supposed to sound like a Martin D28. So I'm going to just kind of give a real quick. I'm going to play the same thing on each one of these so you can get a good idea of what's happening. So. Okay, and that's the body type. I'm going to just scroll through all of these. This is the 000 or TRP-O. This is supposed to be Martin's 00028 model. And here we go. Okay. GB45 is Gibson's J-45. All right, the GBSML is the Gibson B-25. And lastly is the GLD-40, which is the Guild D40. Alright, so that gives you somewhat of a good idea. I'm going to go up here and switch on the 12 string, and then really quick here I'm going to go through them as well to just give you an idea of what the 12 string sounds like. Alright. I'm going to go through these. I'm going to just strum these because you're probably not going to pick too much on a 12 string. So. Alright, so that'll give you some idea of just the basics in there. Another thing with this is you can actually adjust each one of those sounds even more so. So with the steel string guitars, which is what we've been going through, I'm going to go back up to, I think it was this one. Yeah, the Gibson J-45 I think has a really good sound to it. What you can do here is it's got a couple parameters, body and tone. The body, it's going to go from 0 to 100, and the higher it is, the more body in the guitar you're going to get, the more of like the actual sound of the body of the guitar. So I'm going to just give you both sides of it real quick and then one in the middle. So this is at 100% up. Okay, and going all the way down to 0. I think that what they're kind of getting at is maybe, I mean, I'm not really 100% sure, but maybe like what it would be like mixing, or this is mixing, you know, the pickup versus the actual guitar. This is halfway through. And they had it actually set up originally at 80. All right, then our tone here, we've got, it's originally, it's going to be set up at 0, and that's kind of like the standard. And then the higher you go, you know, the brighter it's going to be. The higher range, and the lower you go, the lower it's going to be. So I'll give you a real quick, let me just go, it's going to go all the way up to plus 50. I'm going to give you plus 25 here. Okay, then let's go to negative 25. So this is going to boost the low range. And back up to the normal one. So there's actually quite a few parameters in there in which you can fine-tune your sound, as well as you can add EQ, you know, be equivalent to like what an EQ pedal would do at the end of your effects chain before it goes to the amp, and so you could even further EQ the sound that you want. There's a couple other things on here. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's got a release and a threshold on there. But I wanted to show you real quick. I'm going to go out of this. That was just straight guitar, totally dry, nothing else. But you can add things on there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you what the sound would look like here. Again, this is dry. Okay, and then we can add in our chorus. I'm going to just add a little bit of chorus in here. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of reverb in here. You know, and there's a bunch of different reverbs you can choose from. Let's see, if we went to a hall reverb, bump it up a little bit more. And so without the chorus on there, this is what that would sound like. Gives you just a little bit happening there. Then also, if you wanted to, you could do, you know, a little bit of delay. So, and then also you could add in the EQ that's built into it, which right now it's actually set pretty balanced, so you're not going to hear much of a difference. But that's your basic. That's going to be your basic effects that you can put on here. Let's go back one more time. We'll go in here again. And I just wanted to show you the different other sounds that there are in here. What we went through is all steel string guitars, but they also have some nylon strings in here. And you can also go in there and edit the parameters with those as well. You know, adjusting the body size and all of that, and the tone, and adjusting it pretty well. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what that might be. Let's see. They've also got Sitar. I don't really have anything worked out. I'm just kind of playing on my own here. Banjo. You know, I think that some of these too, I think it's important to say that you have to really play an instrument the way it's played. You know, I'm not a banjo player, so in order for me to really get a true banjo sound, I'm going to actually have to play chords like a banjo player would do it, and all of different things, you know. Anyway, I just think that that's kind of important to mention. I'm not really sure what that Reso is, but and then again, all these you can adjust the parameters in them, even more so than I've gone through on this. But I just wanted to give you a good idea of what some of the sounds that you can get from it. Hopefully this is helpful to you. If it is, hit the like button up on YouTube, and feel free to post a comment. Hit subscribe also. Subscribe or like, post a comment. Thank you so much.